Hey everybody, welcome back to another Realm Quest. Today we're doing part 2 of Realm Quest Invaders, my January expansion from Realm Quest that adds a whole bunch of new bad guys to any mortal realm. And these are sort of like, they're invasion-y bad guys. They tend to be expansionists and they're kind of found everywhere. So last episode we checked out the Slaves to Darkness. This time we're gonna check out the Stormcast Eternals. Because sometimes you gotta run from the cops. Sometimes things just go bad. You know, you're busting in somewhere and you're not supposed to be there and you get chased out by, the forces of law and order. When you're a murder hobo, that tends to happen. So, the adventure is gonna take place in the wilderness this time around. We're gonna get out of the dungeon, check out the wilderness, and we'll roll up a quest and get this underway. All right, so here we are set up for some wilderness adventure and I got my books. I got my minis for the Stormcast, I got some terrain, I got my coffee, I got my character sheets. Look at this, I even managed to find some more printer ink. So I printed out some not lo-fi sheets for both Althus Argentus and Gunnar Gregson, my 2 new characters. I got my Warcry board here to do some adventuring, and I got my copy of Invaders. So let's check out who the baddies are going to be for the Stormcast this time around. So there's 3 boss possibilities. I have 2 of them painted already. I have my Knights of Phyros and my Lord Celestant. The other one's a Lord Exorcist. I don't have them painted. So we're just going to reroll if I get them. But let's see what we got. It's the Knights of Phyros. So the Vanguard's after me. Oh geez, the Vanguard Chamber. And let's find out what the quest is that we're doing here for the Knights of Phyros. There's 3 different possible quests. So 2, that's going to be a 1. Read paragraph 131 from the Stormcast section. So 131 from the Stormcast. The Knights of the Vanguard Chamber are some of the most commonly encountered in the wilds, sent as rangers and emissaries by the forces of Sigmar into the wild places of the realms. Sometimes their tasks are more sinister, however, such as the assassination of enemy leaders or behind-the-lines operations that may alter the shape of a war or save countless lives. While exploring, the adventurers find the remains of a slain messenger from another faction within the forces of order, clearly killed by bolts from a boltstorm pistol. The Vanguard in the area catch wind that they've been found out, and the hunt for the party's on. They must be silenced before they can betray the truth of what they have seen. So the requirement is the party defeats this boss and at least one member returns to safety after the adventure, so we have to get through this and not all die. And then reward, an emissary from Sigmar's armies tries a lighter approach to silence the party, which is bribery. Rolling the artifacts of Grand Alliance order when determining the reward for defeating this boss instead of the realm. So at the 1 to 3, it's a relic, and a 4 to 6, it's a weapon. So, we caught the dirty cops doing something bad. It's training day. Considering it's training day, let's have Kata's Dire Shield show up to be our Ethan Hawke here. And who else do we want to take? I think we take Althus and Gunnar, because it would just be fun. Do we want to take Althus? Yeah, let's take a wizard. Take Althus and Gunnar and have them be escorted through the wastes. Cadus from our second adventure is still battle level 1. He's got no destiny. He's just basically been running around trying not to die and sucking up damage for everybody, being the tank that he is. He has a shield and regenerates, has like the constant reforging that he does, and his command ability is lead the defense. Then he's got +1, which is in +1 save, and he can give +1 save to friendly with an 18. He's got the armor of Silvered Sigmarite, though, so might want to hit in melee. And an Axian stake. So he does have one of those mortal wound stakes that he could use to try and kill the boss later on. And that's his current level. Gunnar had a big first game, killing lots of cultists. So he's destiny value 19 right now with 1 unspent. Because I couldn't buy an extra... Oh, I could buy an extra wound. I couldn't buy an extra wound, actually. So I could have made him battle level 2, actually. But I haven't yet. He's got a repeater rifle, which we've given the Furious upgrade to, so it's got 3 attacks now, and the Strength upgrade, so it's got 3+, Superior Strength, damage 2, and then his hammer, 2 attacks, he's up to hit with that, and it's a 3+, now, -1, 2 damage. He's got the Deadeye ability, and extra armor, so he's got a 3+ save. And a 6 to hit does mortal wounds in addition to a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage of the gun. And then Althus, the wizard, he just got 1 destiny last game. He got like 18 wounds caused. He almost got 2. He hasn't bought anything yet. He's got Ethereal, which is his Ithamar armor, and the extra armor upgrade. So he's got a 5+ save. He's got 6 wounds because he already has an extra wound. And he's a wizard with Arcane Bolt, Mystic Shield, and Wildfire, which is a 12-inch range. Every model on a 5+ takes a mortal wound, and if you're a unit of 1, you roll 3 dice. And he has Magmadroth Blood Vial, so he's actually throwing that White Fire now, which is his relic. And in the shooting phase, he picks a model with an 8, and on a 4+ does a mortal wound to it, which is pretty cool. His Greatsword has an extra attack now, so 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1, 2 damage. So he's pretty fighty too, but his armor is light, even though it's unmodifiable. He tends to not take hits very well. All right, so we're gonna roll for our first encounter. Remember, a 2 to 4 is a boss fight immediately. A 5 to 7 is a wilderness encounter, and then a 8+ is like a respite or finding the relic. So first roll. 6, we're doing a wilderness encounter. So using the standard Hinterlands terrain setup, the table's divided into 4. We're going to place a piece of terrain on each quarter, and like some appropriate smaller terrain, just kind of make a scene out here in the woods. And then we're going to roll a die for each quarter using the optional rolls, and on a 5+, there's a random searchable piece of terrain in there as well. All right, so terrain's all set up. We've got a Witch Fate Tor, some Azurite Ruins, a Wildwood, not a Wildwood, actually, just a Citadel. Was it a wood? I think it's just a wood, actually. And then a Realm Gate. Maybe that's where we stumbled through. Let's roll to see where our searchable terrain might be. So over here. Nope. Over here. Yes. So there's going to be a piece of searchable terrain. What kind is it? On a 5/6, it's a treasure chest, somewhere within an inch of a piece of terrain. So someone's left some supplies here. The Azurite Ruins. Nope. And then the woods. Yes. And what is it? It's I believe, a tomb with some kind of like monument. Sweet, a little gravestone in there. All right, so we are ready to choose our table edge and set up the first battle plan. Playing Shish today, out in the realm of death. That means this tomb is extra dangerous. If I roll a 1 and don't find any like cool loot there, I also take a mortal wound because the spooky ghost's grabbing you. It's the Evil Dead style. We're gonna have D3 +1 units, so 3 units. So we're rolling 3d6 on the Stormcast table. That looks like it's going to be some Judicators, a unit of Rangers, and I think that's Vanguard. It's actually Paladins. Protectors. So 2 is Judicators, 3 is Vanguard Hunters, equal to the total battle levels of the party. So it's going to be D3 +3, 3, and then half the party level in Protect. 3 +3 Judicators, going to be 4 of them. Oh, it's the cops! So they're going to set up in their territory, which will be over on this side. So maybe it's going to be 4 inches, because it's 12 inches apart. It's a 20-inch table, so half of 8. It'll be Judicators in the middle, the Protectors over here, and the Hunters to the side. Now they have a special rule. Vanguard Hunters should always be the second or third adversary units to set up in the battlefield in the dungeon encounter. They're deployed D3 entry points closer all the time on a 1 to 3 instead of just a 1. So it doesn't actually affect this, which means they're going to go over on this flank. And then we will set up our heroes on this side. Okay, so hang here. I think you're going to try and... Oh, the Protectors are hard to hit. Maybe you'll get in a gunfight with the Judicators, and then you're going to try and deal with these guys, I think, Elf. All right, so at the start of each turn, on a 1, we had a new minion unit. Glorious Victory. We got to kill everybody without dying ourselves. It's a minor victory otherwise. And we get a roll on the loot table, and 2 rolls on the loot table if we all live. So let's see who's going first. First battle round. We go first battle round. And a 1 to 3, it's the Stormcast going first. 4 to 6, the heroes get the jump. It's the Stormcast. All right, so into the action phase, starting with the highest wound model, which is going to be over here, the Protectors. Then it goes to 2 wounds, but the biggest model, the unit, breaking the tie. So Protectors first. They're going to advance far outside of 12. So they'll walk up 4, which will be like just to the edge of this chest over here. Swinging their giant swords, being hard to shoot at. Then it's Judicators. They also advance. So no shooting this turn. They're gonna try and stab me with their bows, I guess. Coming forward 4. And the Vanguard 1. They go steadfast. They're just gonna sit there and wait. Combat phase. No one's in range. No one charged. So it's my first hero phase. Rolling for these guys. They don't all have Cities of Sigmar now, so they get an extra CP on a 5. So 2. They get 3 total. Because they all share the order keyword, but not a sub-keyword. So we start with some magic. I think we're going to throw an Arcane Bolt from Alphys over into these guys. They should be with an 18, because that's 9, and 9 again. So 10 plus for D3, otherwise just 1. He gets a 6, which is enough, so that's going to do 1 mortal wound, and shoot this little fella right here, zap. Other stuff in the turn, I think we're pretty happy, so we're going to advance. Cadus, you're just going to start getting on up there, I think. Going at 5. Walking forward. Dwarf, you like sitting still, but you're still going to go with your buddy, because you might get shot at next turn. So you're just going to go around. You can ignore this 1-inch obstacle next to the Azurite Rune for some cover. And then Alphys, I think you can walk 6. You want to go search this thing? Yeah, go in here. Go hang out with your buddies. No one can see you through here now. Oh, but then you won't be able to see for the hero phase. No, you want to be able to see. So you can walk 6 to the edge of this just to claim some cover. You're ethereal. What am I even talking about? You can't claim cover. Yeah, just sit there. Yeah, you want to advance? Advance. Why not? Might go first. 2. So you get to go 8 inches. So you were at 4. So you get to go 8, which means you can go to here. Shooting phase, let's volley fire from Gunner, because Gunner does what it says on the tin. He's got 3 shots now because he learned to rapidly reload his Grexon pattern repeater rifle there, and it's going to hit on 4s. No headshot, but he gets to reroll that 1, and 2 hits. Winning on 3s, black powder against those 4 adjudicators. 2 wounds. All right, so they are behind the wall there, which means they're going to get some cover with 1 inch to the Azurite, or the whatchamacallit, the barrier. So they got a 3+ save. 2 3-ups. Pass. Pass the regular armor even. Shooting done. I think we go in with Cadus, and he's just going to make a charge. And he goes 7, which should be more than enough to make it into the adjudicators. As he surprises them. Surprise, law dogs! He goes in. He's like, I'm so sorry I have to do this. Get him training day. Alright, so start of the combat phase. I think we throw the last 2 CPs. Gunner's gonna lead the defense. And then we'll all attack to reroll 1s. +1 save here, and also rerolling 1s to hit with his hammer. She's got 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1, 2 damage. So 3s, didn't have to reroll anything. 3s again. Oh my god, Cadus, you suck. Time for these guys to fight, so they all pile in to make the staves their little swords. Now luckily they are not that dangerous. He can hop that wall, and he'll just come in. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 each. He's +1 to his shooting attacks, so it's just 3s and 4s. They all hit, of course they do, 666. And then 4s. Oh, Cadus. Oh, Cadus. Well, you have 2 pluses, which is nice, because of the lead of the defense from Gunner. So you're fine. You bounce everything off your shield, but yeah, that didn't go the way you wanted, for sure. Might double turn these bad guys, which is hopeful, because there's protectors coming, as well as some rangers. So 4+ we go first, otherwise the Stormcast take the initiative. Nope, Stormcast again. We're in close range now, so starting with the protectors with the most wounds, what do they do? 3, they're just going to advance. The 3's a hold. They would shoot if they could, but they just wave their spears menacingly. So then in combat, 1 is steadfast, 2 to 3 is hold, 4, 5 is hold, and then 6 is rampage. So they're going to shoot me. So 3 shots into the melee from the bows on 3s. And then 3s to wound. 1 wound at -1. So that's a 3+ goes to a 4+ save for poor old Cadus. He goes down to 4 wounds left. And the shock bow goes off. 2+ actually. Hits. And then D6 hits. 2 hits on 3s at wounds. 1 at -1. And he passes. Last but not least, it's these guys. They roll a 4, which means that they are going to hold charge, actually. So they make a normal move. Stay outside of 3. Look, they're 5. And then they'll make a charge move into Alphys. And go 5, which is more than enough. So, and they go to fight the elf. Alright, start of the combat phase. They get to pick the unit that's the biggest first. Well, it's most wounds first, then it's biggest. So it's going to be Adjudicators go, then the Vanguard Rangers go. So luckily the elf's going to get to swing beforehand. Anyway, they're going to pile in again, which means all these guys are going to now be in melee. And we're going to take 4 attacks from Adjudicators, hitting on 3s with little stabby swords, and then winning on 4s. 1 wound, so 1 3-up save for Cadus. He's okay. Trying to pick a fight. They are definitely going to pick with Alphys first. He's got 4 attacks. We have no CPs to do anything. So he's just going to do his thing and try and wail on you to death. So 4 dice, 3s and 3s, -1, 2 damage. He could just kill all these guys right now. Come on, Alphys. Show him what else can do. 2 hits. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1. So 2 5-up saves for these Vanguard Rangers. Fail, fail. So that's going to be 4 damage. So he'll die. His wound will shift over, and he'll die as well. Sorry, actually, he's the leader, so just him left. Shockhand axe, attacking back. Now 3 attacks on 4s and 3s. 2 hits, and then 3s to wound into Alphys. 1 wound. His 5-up save. Fails, takes a wound. Got 5 left. Case gets to fight back now. 3 attacks again. Hitting on 3s. That's right. Yeah, 3s. And hits twice. Wounding on 3s with his hammer. 1 at -1. And he fails. So it's going to kill Adjudicator. Battle Shock for this Vanguard. With +2, he's still okay. And then into the Adjudicators with +1. They have to roll 6. They're still fine. Alright, well, not so bad. The Protectors at least held off a little bit. But we did take some wounds this turn. And it's our hero phase. So 5s for the Forces of Order to gain some extra CPs. None, just 1 this turn. That's what you get when you don't all share a keyword like we did last time with Cities of Sigmar. And I think, do we throw the Wildfire? I think we do. They're all in range. So that's going to be a Wildfire and a 6+. See if he just melts everybody. So it goes off on an 8. So everybody in range on a 5+ takes a mortal wound. It only has 1 model like this one does. It rolls 3 dice. So into that last poor Vanguard, he explodes into Wildfire. And then over here, these 3 Adjudicators take 3 mortal wounds. So 1 dies, and 1 has a wound on it now. Sweet, good job. So that's 4 wounds caused from that, and 4 more caused from his greatsword, and 1 more from shooting. So he's caused 9 wounds so far. Alphys is having his turn. So that was his hero phase. Anything else we need to do in the hero phase with 1 CP? Not really. So let's do some movement. Alphys is coming. He's mad. They dented his shiny silver face mask maybe. So he's gonna run over here 6. Come see these Adjudicators. Gunner, we're saving that CP for you to lock and load. So you're just gonna, I guess you don't want to die because you're gonna die if that happens. So I think you're just gonna walk back 4 and let these Protectors fight Cadus if possible. So going back to here, of course, Cadus is just in melee, so that's it. So Gunner, Cadus, holding the line against these Protectors. So shooting phase, we'll use this CP for a volley fire to shoot the Protectors, because I'm pretty sure Cadus can handle the Adjudicators at this point. He's got his 3 shots hitting on 4s, 6s are a mortal wound, but he's -1 to hit, so he's hitting on 5s. Whoa, okay. So 3 6s, that's 3 mortal wounds. We just explode 1. The -1 to hit. And then wounding on 3s. Just 1. So that's 1 save for that Protector. He passes, so no damage. But we mortal wound exploded this guy. Gets on the board. Alright, well, Alphys is going to charge. 7. So he'll make it in to go greatsword some dudes with guns. To go first, do we try and kill steal? Do we just kill steal with Alphys? No, he's gotten some wounds. We'll have Cadus go first. So Cadus is going to attack. 3 attacks. 3s and 3s. All hit, and then 3s to wound. See if we can finish these guys off. 3 wounds, -1, so 5s to save. Nope, that's going to be 4 damage. He only causes 3 wounds though, and he kills the last 2 guys. Okay, he's apologetic about this. You know, he's an 8 quester, but he does realize these guys are just going to reforge and come back somewhere else. So it's not the biggest deal in the world that he's smashing his own buddies. You know, they're kind of like a Section 9 like bad group of dudes. So Battle Shock, he can't fail. He's a paladin, so he's leadership 7, so he's not going to be going anywhere. So new turn. Yeah, that was new turn because we went second. So who goes first? Oh, it's the baddies. So close. What does he do? Doesn't charge. He's just going to hold steadfast +1 save. Let's see if we get some extra CPs. 1, so we have 2 this turn. And then we have to do 3 wounds. He's a unit of 1. Let's try and do the Wildfire. I think we're within 12. And if we are, that's 9. Yeah, it's easily 3 inches. So we're going to be trying to throw the Wildfire on a 6. Do we do it? We do, an 11. So it's 3 dice on 5s to Wildfire him with Alphys's crazy sword Hadouken. He does 1 wound. This guy's got 2 left because he's a paladin. Then we can start moving. Gunner's going to get himself into position, I guess. Actually, Gunner's going to go search this thing. Why not? Let's go have a look. See what's cool. Okay, this is going to head forward. Go on his 5. Just over behind this wall. Being like, I'm sorry, brother. This needs must. And then we'll go 6. Which will just take us around the edge to here with Alphys, who silently... I feel like maybe he either speaks like Destro or he doesn't talk at all. I haven't decided. I think maybe Alphys just doesn't talk. He's just totally silent because he's like fused to his armor or something. We give up our shooting phase with the dwarf to do a search action, which will go off at the end of the phase. And then, yeah, let's do some charges, I guess. So Cadus, he'll make it, going boxcars. And we'll leave some room for Alphys. And then Alphys is going to charge. Oh, and sorry, he heals on a 4+ D3 wounds in the hero phase. He's fully healed again. He goes 8, which is more than enough to make it in as well. Roll. 5. Rare find, but we do find something. So on the loot table, we find 51. Gravesand Ossuary. Give this item to a hero. In your hero phase, you can choose a hero carrying this to use it. If you do so, pick a friendly hero that's been slain. You healed 1 wound, and they're no longer slain. Set them within 3 of the person with the ossuary. So we have a res scroll. 1 mulligan. All right. I think we let the elf finish this guy off. I feel like that's how we do. So going in, he's got 4 attacks. He's going to use. They'll both use a CP actually to alt attack. Yes. So, rerolling 1s. No, I can't reroll 2s though. And then 3s to wound with Alphas. 2 wounds at -1, so 2 5-ups. Nope, that's going to be 4 damage, and he's dead. 2 more wounds for Alphas. We'll end the encounter. Well, the initial body that they found, maybe just stuffed in here, was clearly from a ally of Order. So we got a wound right now on Alphas going into the next encounter. It's down to 5. We managed to heal up on Cadus. And we found a res scroll, which is super handy. So threat goes to officially 1, and let's roll for our next encounter. 6, gonna be another wilderness battle. All right, so setting up some more Azurite ruins, another wood, because we're obviously in the same region, and another Baleful Realm Gate. Let's see if there's any searchable terrain. Yes, in that one, it's a treasure chest. We'll put it up here. In this ruin, nope. In the woods, yes, it's a treasure chest as well. People leaving supplies everywhere. Maybe next to this tree. And then in this one, nothing. All right, rolling for edge. 1 to 3 heroes, 4 to 6 heroes. 1 to 3, they're back over on this side. And then how many units? Gonna be 3 again. And what are they? Oof, so protectors again, liberators, and adjudicators. Liberators, 3 plus 3 is 6. Adjudicators, 3 plus 3 is 6. Then the other unit of protectors is just gonna be half the party size. They're arrayed against us. You're gonna get in a gunfight, Gunner, as you do. And then Cadus, I feel like we just wait out the protectors again because they're super dangerous. And Alphas, nah, Alphas, you're gonna deploy over here and you're just gonna search this thing first turn. You like money. All right, first battle round. Let's see who's going first. It's the heroes. All right, so 3 dice for extra CPs. None, just 1 this turn. And I guess we cast Mystic Shield on ourselves, which fails. Phase, Cadus, you're just gonna, I think, rush this way, going 5, just to be closest for getting shot at, and you'll hide it behind cover. Then shooting will volley fire, takes 3 shots into those adjudicators because they're dangerous. Hit once, but reroll 1s. Hit twice, wounding on a 3+ black powder against these guys. 1 wound. They get a 4-up save, which they fail. So he takes off 1 already. Good job, Gunner. Supposed to be 6, I only put down 5. So hooray, that guy respawns right there. Searching this piece of terrain. It's just a normal roll on the table. So we'll do red dice high here, because we have one available. 43. That's an Axion Flamewood Stake. Sweet, 2+ to do a bunch of mortal wounds to a boss. I'm gonna hang Cadus out on a limb, so we're not gonna try and charge. Let's see what the monsters do. So over here, the monsters. The protectors are gonna roll, because they have the most wounds. 6, they're going to advance. So heading forward towards the nearest heroes, so going this way, towards Alphas. Team Liberator, they're the biggest unit, they're also going to advance, so heading up 5 towards Cadus. So going this way, getting into close range. Oh, there's going to be so much yelling right now, could you imagine? Like, what are you doing? What have you done? And the Adjudicators, 1, they go steadfast. They don't even shoot. They're surprised that gunfire came from nowhere from the dwarf. We get lucky and they don't take any pot shots at us. So second battle round. Actually, they could have taken a battle shock test too. They didn't fail. They were fine. Second battle round. Let's see who's going first. 1 to 3, it's the Stormcast. 4 to 6, it's the heroes. It's Stormcast this time. So rolling again for these guys. 2, they're going to hold. For the Adjudicator, or for the Liberators. 1, they're going to steadfast. They have 2+ saves now. And then these guys. 4, they're going to hold as well, but they're going to shoot at us. 4 is an advance, because they're in... No, they're in near range, which means they're going to try and charge. They advance, they're 5. And then they charge us. Cadus, going 5. I think that makes it. 5.5? Yeah, that's 5, so 5.5 will make it for sure. Heading around. And then they'll fight first in the combat phase, because they're the only unit to pick from. So this guy's going to move around. He'll move in. He'll make it. Everybody else is just going to watch. It'll be a boss and 2 friends. So 3 attacks hitting on 3s, the little Sigmarite Warblades. And then winning on a 4. And wound. Alright, well, Cadus could fight back. But we could also have you pile in, because you're within 3 now. So we'll have the Hammer Dwarf fight. So getting in there with his, I believe he only has 2 attacks actually. Gunner? Yeah, but you're hitting on 3s now. It's 2 attacks on 3s. And then winning on a 3. Doesn't wound. Nobody left to fight for these guys, so then Cadus goes. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s as well. 2 hits, 2 wounds, -1, so 2 5-up saves for these guys. Fail, fail, so that's 4 damage. He kills 2 of them. The hero phase for the heroes. So we get 1 extra CP now, so 2. And you can't see anybody because you're deep in a wood right now, so you're just going to Mystic Shield yourself. Doesn't go off, need a 6. I think that's all our hero phase stuff, so let's get on to movements. You guys are in melee, so you're not going anywhere. You're going to just, I think, leap out and kill these guys. So you're going to walk 6. Just take you to the edge. Yeah, you don't care about cover. Just walk to there. Shooting phase, I think we're just going to save our shots. So just doing guns danger close. 4s, so 1 mortal wound. And then a 3 to wound. Wounds, 1 regular save. Kills another one, so it's a mortal wound, and he killed a guy. So that guy will be gone, and this guy will be wounded. It's 3 more wounds for Gunner. Charges, we're going to go with Alphys. He can charge these protectors. He goes 10, he'll make it. And he goes silently, ready to murder. We're safe over here, so we're going to go with Alphys first. He's going to spend 1 CP for all at attack. And do his 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1, 2 damage. He could kill these guys. Oh, but he rolled 2s. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1, so 2 5-up saves. Oh, they only take 2, so he's going to take the full force of their fighting. And that's going to be 7 attacks. So they have the most wounds. They just fight next in the combat order, because they have the highest wound count. Or stat, rather, in this case. So 3s. And then that's going to be... oh, he could have flame staked them, though, actually, on a 4+. Or Magmadroth blooded. Yeah, actually, he did kill 1. Never mind, because he would have thrown his Val Magmadroth blood on a 4+, and that means he did kill 1, so it's actually going to be 4 attacks to get the prime. Of course, they all hit, and then 3s to wound. 3 saves for Alphys. He's got a 5+ unmodifiable because he's ethereal. He passes 2, only takes 1. Sweet, down to 4. Well, Cadus, you're gonna go. And sorry, you also all attacked. No, we'll just save it. I didn't say it started the combat phase. We'll just save it. 3 attacks on 3s. And it totally mattered. Fight back. So 2 attacks from the little Gladiuses. Both miss. And then Gunner piles in. And he's got his 2 attacks on 3s. And then 3s as well. Never sent a Sigmarite to do what a dwarf can do. 2 at -1. Yeah, he kills them both. Good job. 3 wounds, though, because 1's already wounded. Gunner, you absolute hero. And we still have 1 CP saved. So Battle Shock, they can't fail because their courage or their bravery rather is too high. And that means a new round. And the heroes are going first again. So 3 rolls of 5+. 2 extra CPs this time, so we got a 4. And do we just try and melt this guy with Wildfire? Yeah, we're going to throw some Wildfire on a 6. Doesn't go off. Haven't cast anything this game. You're tired from the last game. That's all our hero phase stuff. So movement. Cadus is going to come forward once again. Very apologetic for these Liberators. Gunner's going to go step into the cover of this wall. Get ready to stare him down. Phase will volley fire for Gunner. He's got 3 shots with his little repeater there. His Grexon family heirloom into these Liberators. Hitting on 4s. I don't know if those are 6s, that'd have been sweet. And then 3s to wound. Black powder. Just 1. If they get their shields up on a 4, or sorry, they would be on a 3 right now. Doesn't matter because they didn't roll a 3 because they steadfast last turn. And we only reroll 1. Sigmarite War Shield, so it's 2 damage. He just kills 1. Good job, Gunner. And we're in a charge phase. So I guess we'll... Oh, sorry, actually, we can... You gotta remember, throw a jar of Magmadroth blood on a 4. He does. You gotta imagine that relic in this case is just... He's on fire. There's literally like blue fire all over him. Charging Cadus is going in. He'll go 9, so he'll just dive up to here to fight this prime. And very apologetic, but you know, this Knights of Fierce was up to no good, and I can't go. They gotta fight their way out. And do we go first over there? Do we hope you live? You have enough wounds to live. We're gonna go first over here with Cadus. He's going to all-out attack. We'll all-out attack over here as well. And then Gunner's going to lead the defense to give him +1 save against these Warhammers. Okay, he's going first. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, rerolling 1s. Worth it. And then 3s to wound with his hammer. The Sigmarite Warhammer. All wound. Uh-oh. So they have 4 up rerolling 1s right now because they're +1. Doesn't matter though because just rock them all. So no damage there from Cadus, and they're going to pile in and... Actually, right, he's going to go first. He's going to go and jump in and fight. So he's got his 4 attacks. He's a prime. Hitting on 3s. And then winning on 3s into Alphas. Just 1, minus nothing because he's through. He fails his save. And I should have done all at defense. Take a wound, down to 3. Alphas fights back now. He's got his 4 attacks with his greatsword. On 3s. I did all attack. And then... Oh no, I led the... all attack, all led defense, that's right. And 3 to wound. Hey! That many 5-up saves. He murders this guy. He's having saved the day. These Liberators now pile in, so he's going to go all the way around, make room for his friends. He'll pile in 3. He'll hop the wall. And the Great Hammer luckily won't quite make it just yet. We're going to get there lay low the Tyrants, though, because I have 5 wounds, which means that there's 9 attacks there, 3s and 3s. 3s to hit. Uh-oh. And then 3s to wound. That's going to be 5 saves for Cadus. Getting hammered on a whole bunch by his buddy. He's having a hammer fight. Oh no, he takes 4. He's down to 1. Bam. Oh wait, no. I led the defense. I take none. I didn't roll any 1s. Thanks, Dwarf. Super bad. I'm glad we blew our CPs. So, yeah, that's round. No battle shock test to make over here. No, actually, we went first, which means these guys get to go immediately again. So what do? They don't rampage, they just hold. So they just immediately go to fight, and they pile in again, which means this Grand Hammer's going to hit me now. And I'm no longer leading the defense, so I only have a 3+ save. Attacks again, just from regular hammers. Lay low the Tyrants rather, so 3s. Let's put that back in, so we're rolling the same size dice, and then 3s again. So 3 saves, 3+ this time for Cadus. He's getting smashed on. Oh, and he takes 2. He's got 3 left. Not great. And now that Great Hammer is going to hit him. Attacks, 3s because of lay low. Oh, and he misses completely. Right, well, Battle Shock's not going to happen over there because they didn't take any casualties, so now it's a new battle round. And on a 1 to 3, the Stormcast go again. Oh, I need to roll for reinforcements. No, and it's second turn. Now they show up because it's starting the second turn. So what reinforcement shows up? Another unit of Liberators. How many? 5. Well, rolling for initiative then. So 1 to 3 Stormcast. Gonna go again. 4 to 6, it's the baddies. So Stormcast go. So immediately rolling for the biggest unit, or the closest unit, starting with them. And they will just hold. So they're gonna pile and fight, which means they'll just go. And then these guys are gonna charge. So they're gonna move towards the closest model. Stay outside of 3, and then roll 2d6 to try and charge. And 8, they'll all make it. Oh, Cadus, you're just like getting dumpstered right now. So we'll just lead the way with you. And you can fight across the wall. The Prime can fight across the wall. And this third guy can fight across the wall, and everybody else is just gonna kind of watch. Combat phase, unit already fighting Cadus goes first. So that's gonna be 9 attacks once again from regular hammers. I have no CPs with which to do anything. On 3s, so we'll just replace that. So we're all rolling the same size dice, and then 3s again. Lay low the Tyrant, getting a lot more hits in here. So 5 3-up saves. Ha! No, he's dead. Cadus is down. Just disappears under a giant pile of dudes as they just keep kicking him. Only 2 heroes in the hero phase now. Hiya! No extra CPs, so we got 1 CP right now. We'll chuck an Arcane Bolt into that unit from Alphas. 6 will go off, so just 1 mortal wound. We'll win this guy right here. Movement phase. Well, he's coming. We're doing it. We're walking 6. So we walk over to here. He's pretty beat up, though. Of course, in our hero phase, we're going to use the Grain Sand Ossuary to bring back Cadus with 1 wound. And then we'll roll a 4+ to see if he reforges it all. He doesn't. He's only got 1 wound. Forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we go fight. Dwarf, do you go fight? We have 1 CP. You're going to hang back, and the Dwarf's going to try and get some work done. We're not going to reroll our shots. We're just gonna try and do this, because I need to potentially reroll my charge here. So shooting the repeater into that unit. 2 hits, and then 3s to wound. 2 sets of wounds, so it's 4 up rerolling 1s from the Sigmarite War Shields. Rerolling 1. Nope, so he manages to down 2 of them. And this wound floats over to here. So this weapon dies last. With an 8. We are with an 8, so on a 4+, he'll just do that one mortal wound with his flask. Nope, no magma droth blood here. And then charge it. Well, wait, you're way too close. I just realized you're super within 3. Charges for the dwarf. 3, so he'll make it within a ½ inch. But he doesn't want to get within a ½ inch of this guy. So he's going to go to there. Oh, I guess we don't care. We'll go to there. Straight in. And then for the elf, he's going to have to roll like an 8. That'll do. He's within 8 of shoot, so he's going to make it. Bam. Go first with the elf and just hope this all works. So I think we all attack with the elf. Or do we all have defense here? Lead the defense, lead the attack? No, we'll all attack. We'll do it. So we spend that CP to all attack on the elf. Hit on 3s. Rerolling that 1. Relevant. And then 3s to wound with his greatsword. Oh, just 1 at -1. And he drops this guy. And the wound floats over to the special guy because the sergeants die last. And then the guys that actually pound and fight first are going to be over here. Because they're within 3 now. And they're going to line up and fight. So the dwarf's going to get to try and go after this. And it's just going to be the sword. He'll be hitting on 2s though. Because Gunner's got more than 5 wounds. He's got Layla the Tyrants, so the Sigmarite Warblade, the Greatsword, on 2s, hits, and then 4s to wound. Nothing. Gunner gets to go, he's going to try and attack this unit, try and free up his friend. Axe hit on 3s with his hammer. Nothing. Sweet, well done. Alright, well, Battle Shock, they lost 3 this round, so let's see if they flee. That's an 8, that's actually going to kill the last 2, I think. Just the wounded guy, actually, because their bravery is 7 base, so this guy dies. But he gets the credit, though. Alright, so... Well, Cadus, you're not doing great. We really want to go first against you. Can maybe reforge and get some wounds back. And we can get some CPs and do some magic. So, who's going first? It's the baddies. Alright, starting with this unit, they're engaged. Do they rampage? They don't. They just hold. And then this unit, action phase, doesn't rampage, just holds. So then, starting with these guys, they pile and fight again. So going 3, trying to make room for his friend. Going 3. Going 3, so there's 3 guys now fighting Gunner. As the reinforcements slide forward. Do more minions appear? No. That was the 3rd time I should have rolled for it, because you don't roll on the first turn. So, many murderings now. That's going to be regular attacks times 5. That's a Liberator and 1 Prime, and then the Great Blade. 5 Warhammer attacks on 3s, because he brings out Layla the Tyrants. And then 3s again. Just 2. 2 saves, 3+ for Gunner. Oh, he takes a wound. His 5 goes down to 4. And the Great Blade on 2s. Both hit on 4s. Both wound, -1. 2 4-up saves. Don't die, buddy. Pass fail, down to 2 left. He gets to go. He's going to attack the Prime before the Prime can attack him and maybe kill him. On 3s. And then 3s again. Wounds him. 4-up save. He's done. Manages 2 more wounds. Alright, so he doesn't get to fight now, and that means we're within 3, so Cadus piles in. Slightly recharged and reinvigorated, at least mad that his dwarf's being hit. And he's got 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. No CPs to make this any better. 3s. And then 3s again. 2 at -1, so 2 5-ups, rerolling 1s, because the war shields. Oh, they pass them both. Right, well, we did go second, so we do get a hero phase now. So, start of the hero phase, does Cadus reforge it all? He does, D3. 2, so he has up to 3 wounds. Oh, he's powering up, getting his power from the ropes. I think Gunner chugs his healing potion that he got last game. I did remember that. Yeah, he's got a D3 healing potion. He chugs it for 1 and goes back to 3. And we'll cross that off the list. Extra CPs. Oh yeah, 3 dice, 5+. We have 2 this turn, sweet. And then, yeah, we're going to chuck a big wildfire from Alphys on a 6. We get it off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Liberators, each on a 5+. We'll take a mortal wound. Because the wildfire explodes, and nothing happens. Alright, well, movement phase. Alphys is just going to come over here and be like, that's my dwarf, so it's out of 3. Shooting phase, we'll danger close some rifle shots. We won't bother with the rerolls. 3 shots on 4s. 2 hits, and then it's going to be on 3s to wound. 1 wound. 4 up rerolling 1s. Nope, they're fine. Charges. Alphys, go get them. Alphys goes 5, which is more than enough. Go fight this Liberator. And then we will... I guess all out attack, and hope this works. Alphas, get him with the Great Blade. You killed the Paladins. You should be able to do this. Oh my god, rerolling ones. There we go, 3 hits, and then 3s to wound. 3 at -1, 3 5-ups for the Paladins. Or the Liberators, rather. 2 fail, and so these 2 guys die. He gets 4 wounds. They fight, and they all pile in and fight Gunner. 5 attacks from the 1 Prime and Liberator, and then 2 from the Great Blade. 3s, because of Layla the Tyrant, and then 3s again, because they're hammers. So 2 saves, 3+ for Gunner. Passes and fails back down to 2. That minor healing potion didn't quite get you back to full. And then the Great Blade, hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. Uh-oh. 2 4-ups. He's got to pass 1 or he's down. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. Let's see if Cadis can do this. 3 attacks. He's all attacking, so hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 hits, 3s to wound. 1 at -1, 5-ups. Nope, kills another one. It's just Gunner. Mad with his hammer. He's got to go last. 2 hits. So he upped his attack. And then 1 wound, -1. He makes his save, so he's okay. So that unit Liberators took 3 casualties. Courage, or Bravery 7. It's 8, so he kills another one. Great Blade goes down. And it's just the Prime. Everybody's pretty beat up. We're not feeling great. Do more reinforcements come? Please say no. No. Go first and finish this guy off. 4+. We do. So it's just going to be... Oh, yeah, we could have wounded him with a Magma file. We did. Not that it matters now. So three CP rolls on 5s. We get 3 CPs this turn. So 1 plus the 3 for being all order. And then... Yeah, do we just try and kill this guy with the Wildfire? Let's do it on a 6. 6+. Yep. So 3 dice because he's a unit of 1 model. On 5s, takes a mortal win. If I get 2 5+, he's dead. Nothing. All right, do I reforge again on Cadis? I do. I get D3. I get 1, so I get a 4. Convenient. I just knocked it right to where I needed to be. Well, movements. We just walk over to within 3. This guy's getting silenced, I think. We shoot him with the Magmadroth Vial on a 4. Nope. We shoot him twice. We'll volley fire. Why not? 3 times. 3 shots from the repeater. 1. Rerolling. Nope, just 1. On a 3+. Wounds. And his save on a 4. He passes. Charge with the elf. And he goes. And we'll all attack with him and the dwarf. And we'll go first with the elf. 4 attacks. On 3s. He's got the best chance of just killing this guy. And then 3s again. Oh my god. Well, he gets to go. Closest model is the dwarf, because I'm an idiot. He misses twice. Sweet. Oh, sorry, 1 more die. Hits. Doesn't wound. So then he fights back, all attacking on 3s. Rerolling 1s, because all attacking. And then 3s again against that Prime. 2 wounds. 2 at -1, so 5s. No, rerolling 1s, doesn't matter though. That'll kill him. 2 more wounds for Gunner. Get it out, but we're really not feeling great. Cadis is at 4 wounds. Alphas is at 3 wounds. And Gunner's got 1 wound left. Well, let's see what we find in the mysterious treasures. 34, extra lantern. You can reroll, so you choose to spend 1 to reroll both dice on the exploration table. That might be handy with how badly beat up we are. And then second roll, because we got a major victory. 56. That's a potion of Aqua Garanis. That's a totally heal in the hero phase. We're going to give that to the dwarf because he needs it the most. All right, well, we'll give the spectral lantern to the elf. And the threat is now at 2. We have 2 encounters. Let's see what we got. 8. That's a respite. Now at threat 3, and everybody heals a wound. So he's at full. He's at 4. And he's at 2. Again. That's a 9. So that's a long... No, that's still just a short respite. So we're at 3. We're at 5. And we're at threat 4. So if this next roll isn't the boss encounter, then it's automatically the boss encounter after this. We got 10. Long rest. So we heal D3. The dwarf goes to full. And the elf goes to full as well. The next one's automatically the boss encounter. Cool. So we managed to heal up. We just took a break. We just killed so many Stormcast in like 1 go. Or sent them back to reforge. Now it's the boss encounter. So here we go. The corrupt and terrifying Knights of Pharos, ready to fight. And what is the amount of minion units? D3. We're accompanying her. It's going to be 4 minion units. Oh my god. Sorry, 3 minion units, because it's not +1. Liberators, and 2 units of Vanguard Hunters. D3 plus party size, 6 Liberators, and then 2 units of 3 Vanguard Hunters. Makes sense. It's a lot of bad guys. Everybody's fully healed though, which is great. Cadis, you're just gonna... we just form a line and go up the middle. You're gonna get ready to do some shooting. And you're going to just party in the middle as well. Force deployment zones, why not? Final boss battle. Let's see who's going first in the first battle round. It's going to be the heroes. So hero phase on 5s. We get 1 extra CP and go to 2. If we want to cast an Arcane Bolt, I think we do. Going to cast it right at that unit of Vanguard. It doesn't go off. With some movement. And do we just dive in? Yeah, we got to commit to her because she's going to run away otherwise. She's going to ride the lightning, which is what the Stormcast bosses do now. She has some special abilities as well. And we'll walk up so we can see. So her special ability, the Wind Rider, if this model rolls the advance action, it uses this ability, roll 66 and move this model that many inches towards the closest member of the adventuring party, following all the other restrictions. So she's super fast. Now her actions are, if far, she'll either reforge and heal D3, ride the lightning, which means bamf out of there, and go somewhere outside of 12 of the party. Or she advances on a 4+. Then it's Reforge, Advanced Charge, Ride the Lightning, Reforge, Hold, and Rampage to fight again. So the Stormcast heroes are pretty dangerous. So starting with the Knights of Heroes, what does she do? She's close. Oh, sorry, we need to shoot. What am I doing? It's not their turn yet. We just finished moving. We are going to volley fire, and we're going to take some shots into that unit of Vanguard Hunters. So 3 shots, rerolling 1s. So you did a mortal wound and 3 hits, and then wounding on 3s, 1 wound, 1 save on 4s, passes. So just that 1 mortal wound from Gunner. And then I think we let them come. We just need to get inside of close so they would come towards us, not sit back and shoot us with bolt storm pistols. And we stayed outside of 9, so they can't just, no we didn't. We almost did. He'll get shot if they roll hold. So starting with the Knights of Heroes, what does she do? She rolls a 6, which means she is going to charge. She'll move her full move and then attempt to charge the elf. And she does, and she goes. Biggest 2 wound unit next, which is the Liberators. They will charge as well. So we're going to walk up there 5. Oh, they're just getting right to it. They don't want any witnesses. No witnesses! Finish them off. Going this way. And then they charge as well. 12! Oh my god, they envelop everybody. They envelop the entire posse. So like that. And to just go around. They just go everywhere. We didn't have a chance to even like talk this over. And this guy will come all the way to the back, I guess. Yeah, he can't really go anywhere else. You go deeper and he could sneak in here. And when they pile in, they'll pile in around. Both these units are 3. These guys will advance. So they'll walk up there 5. Move into the woods. And these guys over here, they also advance. So they walk up 5. Oh, sorry, they charge actually. That's a 5. They're inside of 12. They're going to walk to here. And they're also going to charge. Oh, this is getting so sporty so fast. They roll 3. They do. And they go and fight charging in 5. Oh, man. Well, I mean, they committed. I guess we'll see how we do. 1 CP to deal with this. So the highest wound model was going first, which is the Knights of Heroes, and she's going to try and stab, I guess, the elf, because he was the closest target. Do we want to all defend? She's probably going to kill him. If I don't, I think we have to all defend. So she has 5 attacks with her axe right now because she charged. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, -1/1 damage. So, yo, this could definitely kill him. Going to 7 attacks. 3s. Oh, not the worst. And then 3s again. So 3 saves. -1 doesn't matter, but it's 5s because he's only got his heavy Ithelmer here. So 5s. Rerolling a 1. Potato. He makes 1. So he's down to 5 wounds left. And the hero's going to pick somebody to fight. Well, Cadus, you could do some damage here, buddy, so I think you're going to. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s into the Liberators before they just start hammering. 2 hits, 3s again. 1 wound at -1, so they have a 4 up, goes to a 5 up, rerolling 1s. Nope, kills 1. So I'll just kill this floating guy. Liberators get to go. They just kind of shimmy around, so everybody's got somebody to fight. And they'll split their attacks as evenly as they can, so it's going to be 1 fighting him, 2 fighting him, 2 fighting them. So the first guy attacking the elf, attacking Alphys, just a regular dude. It's 1 hit, 3s to wound, and a 5 up save. Nope, rerolling 1s though. So he's good. And then these two, which includes the Prime, 5 attacks into Cadus. Layla Tyrant's only makes him hit once, and wound once, 3+ save. Cadus takes a wound, he's down to 4. Uh-oh, this is going kind of the way I was afraid it would. And 2 including the Grand Hammer, so 2 on 3s from the regular guy into Grumpy, 1 wound, 3+, he's good. And then 2 from the Grand Hammer, Layla the Tyrant, so also on 3s. And then 3s again, -1, so a 4+ save, he's okay. Good job, Gunner. Well, I guess Alphys goes back, and he's gonna try and kill these Rangers before they kill him. Attacks with the Greatsword, 3s and 3s. All hit. 3s again. Just 2. No saves though, so he kills 2 of them. He kills the wounded one, and then the Prime becomes wounded at the end of it all. The spare model to put over here now, because I only have 500s painted. Exactly what I don't have, like 1 model away. And so they get to go now, and it's just the one of them, and I guess he's closest. It looks like to Alphys, because that's who he charged anyway. So the Prime, he's got 3 attacks, hand axe on 4s, wounding on 3s. Nope, no wounds. So it's just Cadus left. He's gonna try and kill these Liberators, I think. 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. And 3s again. 1 wound, -1, so a 5 up. Nope, and we'll kill a guy. So we'll kill just a regular Liberator, so him. The first battle round. So second battle round, sorry, actually we have to do Battle Shock. 7, +2 is 6, they're good, and then for the Hunters, +2 is 8, that actually kills the Prime. He's only 7, but nobody gets those wounds. Alright, so start of the second turn, do any reinforcements arrive for the Knight? Nope. Her cries for help are unheeded, and so it's a 4+ for the heroes to get to go first, otherwise the Stormcast go first. Nope, heroes get to go first. 5s for extra CPs, whoa, 2, so they get 3 this round. He just reforged on a 4+. Yes, so he goes back to 5 wounds. We throw that wildfire. Let's do it. So on a 6+, does Alphys just burn the world? He does. So into the Knight Sephiroth, she takes a mortal wound on a 5+, 3 dice, because she's a unit of 1. Takes nothing. And then there's 4 Liberators left on a 5. 1 wound. So we'll wound a regular hammer guy right here. Phase, everyone's in combat, so they're just happy where they are. Shooting, I guess we have to shoot in these Liberators, and yeah, let's just do it. We'll volley fire, why not? Hitting on 4s, 6s are a mortal wound, and we reroll 1s. Oh, just 2. And then it's 3s to wound. Nothing. Getting tired. Combat phase, we will all attack here, and we will all attack for Cadus. Go first with the Elf. See if we can kill this Knight Sephiroth. So 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. All hit. 3s to wound. 3 wounds. We could kill her. 3+ save though, so 4s at -1. And if she fails all of these, she's done. No, she passed 1, so she takes 4 wounds. She has 1 left. Oh, he has a good stab, but he doesn't quite kill her. And now she goes and attacks him again. With 6 attacks now, because she's not charging. Hit on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. She can't quite kill him, but it's going to be close. 3 saves of 5+. He's not all at defensing anymore. So he takes 2 wounds, and he's down to 3. Now it's back to the heroes. So it's going to be the Cadus' turn to go. 3 attacks. He alt-attacked as well, but doesn't matter because he doesn't roll any 1s. And then 3s to wound, hitting the Liberators. 1, -1, so a 5 up. Rerolling 1s. No. Down's another 1. So this guy's wound floats over to him. And he'll die. Right back, so the Prime faces off against Cadus, and these 2 guys are going to fight Gunner. Prime first, 3 attacks on 3s into Cadus, and then 3s again. Nope. And then it's going to be 2 attacks from the Warhammer, and a 3 to wound. Nope. And then 2 from the Grand Hammer. Both hit, 3s to wound. Ah, no wounds. Gunner, your turn to shine. You didn't kill him with your gun, so maybe you can kill something with your hammer on 3s. He's mad. 3s again. Never send a gun to do hammer's work. And then 5s to save. No, he kills another Liberator. And this goes over here. Battle Shock, they lost 3-2 this round. +2. 8. Oh no, another one dies. The Grand Hammer poofs. But he gets those wounds. And so it's on to the action phase for the Stormcast, starting with her. On a 6, she rampages. It's a 5 though, she'll just hold. She would have ridden the lightning out of there. 2 to 3, she would have actually healed. Then it's the unit over here. They have the most models left. They are close. So 4 is going to be a charge. So they'll move up there, I believe 6 to here. And then it's a 2d6 charge, probably into Cadus, because I think he's closest. As they come to the rescue. 7 should do it. Oh yeah. In they go. Oh, Knight's Fierce goes first again. She might down Alphys at this point. It's 3 attacks. Sorry, 6 attacks. That's 3 hits. 5 hits. And then wounding on 3s. You only got 3 wounds left. She gets 3 of them. He has to make 1 save here on a 5. He has no rerolls, no nothing. Does he do it? No, he's down. Alphys is cut down by the Knight. Well, do we try and finish this guy off, or do we attack the... We attack the Vanguard. So 3 attacks from Cadus, hitting the Vanguard hunters. All hit on 3s. 3s again with his hammer. 1 wound, -1, so a 5. No, he kills 1. And then they immediately pile in and fight. She can't go anywhere, so it's just going to be... I think if he gets there, it's not quite an inch. Might be. It's very close. We'll say it is, for the sake of maximum carnage. It's not, but whatever. 5 attacks. 4s into Cadus. Shock axes. And then 3s to wound. And so 2 saves of 3+, because he's a tough boy. Nope, nothing. With the dwarf, see if we can kill this prime. Get him, Gunner. 2 attacks on 3s. 3s again. Nothing. Battle shock test here. I don't think they can fail, though. Nope. They need to take 2 casualties to fail. All right, well. We're down a hero. Not great. New turn. 4+, the hero's going to go first. Oh, uh-oh. Well, action phase, starting with her. What does she do? 1, she rides the lightning. Peace out. Back to here. Suckers. Unit of Vanguard. 2, they're going to hold. So they immediately shoot their boltstorm crossbows. 4 shots on 3s. And then on 4s, this is all going into Cadus. 3+ saves. No, he's good. Prime. He just goes steadfast. So he won't fight in the combat phase, but he gets +1 save. These guys go first. They pile in and all fight Cadus, because he's closest. With the prime, that's 5 attacks. 4s with their shock axes, and then 3s to wound. He's got to make 2 more saves of 3+. Takes a wound down to 4. And then he could fight or Gunner could fight. We'll have Gunner fight first on 4s, hitting that prime. Or 3, sorry. Hits once. Doesn't wound. Prime goes, 3 attacks. Will be into Gunner because he's base to base. 2 hits because of Layla of the Tyrants. And 2 wounds. Gunner's got a 3-up save. He passes both. Alright, well, it's just Cadus left. Does he kill the Prime or kill the... We'll kill the Vanguard Hunters. They're way more dangerous with their guns. So 3 attacks with his hammer. 2 hits on 3s he wounds. 2 at -1, so 2 5-up saves for the Vanguard there. And he kills them both. Alright, well, new turn for the heroes. So let's do some... We get some CPs. We get 1 extra, so 2. We got no magic anymore because the mage is down. Alphys got beat down. So I think we just... Do we think that he can just take this prime? I think we do. We gotta hunt this guy down. So we're gonna fall back, actually. And we'll run while we do it. So we're gonna go... we'll make that a 6. So we'll go 11 and just stay outside of 3 and be like, fight me! Pull a full-on Ethan Hawke. 4+. He heals his last wound with his reforging. And then we'll volley fire and see if we can just shoot this guy up close. So 3 shots. Do a mortal wound. And 1 hit. Does it wound? Doesn't wound. So we just did a mortal wound. Took him down to 1. Back, so no charging this turn. So straight to combat. 2 attacks on 3s. He misses. Prime fights back on 3s with 3 attacks. 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. Wounds. 1 3-up save for Gunner. Oh, Gunner's struggling. He's got 4 wounds left. Battle shocks to make, so it's just the final showdown here. Everybody's wounded, everybody's bleeding out except for Cadus. So who goes first during this battle round? 4+ the heroes. Nope. Oh, what does she do? She's close. 2? Too close is advances, so she just moves outside of 3 and stares at him. Then this guy, 1, just goes steadfast, gets +1 to his saves. So right into combat, he can't fight, so right to the dwarf, who hits twice, wounds on 3s, doesn't wound, and he doesn't even fight back. So then hero half of the turn, oh sorry, did minions show up this turn? They did not. Hero half of the turn, do we get any CPs? We get 1 more, so 2. Where we are, we have no hero phase abilities to use. We'll volley fire with our gun. Give me a 6. 3 shots. Yeah, and hero ones. Oh, we extra kill him. Blow us it off mortal wounds. Charge in. We make it. Get him, Cadus. And then Cadus is gonna... Oh, an attack. Attack, 3 attacks on 3s. Rerolling. And then 3s to wound with his hammer. Oh no, he doesn't do it! She fights back with 6 attacks. 3s to hit. Ooh, 3s to wound. 2 at -1, so 2 4-ups. Oh, he's down to 3. Oh man, this is closer than I thought it was going to be. Battle shock to take, so new round. Do minions show up? They don't. 1 to 3, the Knight of Zeros goes first. 4 to 6, it's the heroes. Heroes go first. Looking for more CPs. We get just the 1. I like these 2 are struggling. 4+, do we heal our wounds? We don't. And we're going to walk up 4 with Gunner. Holy fire. Just see if we can just shoot her before she stabs him. Oh, reroll a 1. So 1 hit, and then it's a 3 to wound. We got the wound. Does she make her save? She's on the Azurite Ruin, so it's going to be a 2+. She's fine. Not bad, no CPs. Just got to do this, Cadus. You get your 3 attacks on 3s. And then 3s again. 1 wound. Oh, she makes a 5-up save. She's alive. And she could kill him. She doesn't, that's it. So with 3 wounds left, Cadus has managed to defeat the Knights of Veros, the corrupt, assassinating Knights of Veros, and drive her back to be reforged. Oh man, so no major victory, but we do get to see if he gets a command trait, because he killed her. So what do you get, Cadus? You defeated a boss. You get 6. Champion of the Realms. Pick one of this general's melee weapons and add 1 to its attacks. He's got 4 attacks with his hammer now. Good job, bud. Make it back alive. We might very well get a relic for the Force of Order as well, which we get in replacement of our Realm Relic. So that's a reward for this. So let's see what converted into Destiny. So Gunner got 5, 10, 13, 15... 22, so he's got 2 Destiny, goes to 3. Cadus got 6, 10, 17 total, so it doesn't quite get 2, he only gets 1. He had Armor, Silver, and Sigmarite too, he's -1 to hit in melee. And then Alpha Sargento, he's going to get 9, 10, 15, plus 8, it's 23, 2 Destiny, goes to 3. Alphas, what happens to you? On a 1, you're dead. On a 2 to 3, you're gravely wounded. On a 4+, you're fine. 4+, he's okay. 1 to 3, we got a Relic of Order. On a 4 to 6, a Weapon of Order. We got a Weapon of Order. They don't differentiate on this one. So it's just Artifact of Order, whatever it is. It's a 5. The Talisman of Blinding Light. Once per battle at the start of the combat phase, use the amulet. If you do so, that combat phase, -1 to hit for attacks that target the bearer. Oh, flashbangs. I feel like you should have flashbangs there, gun guy. We can convert some Destiny if we want. So, wow, we got some stuff to do. I think the first thing to do is we haven't done it yet. Cadus is going to spend his one unconverted Destiny to give himself an extra wound and go to 6. He's really toughened up this adventure. Then we've got Gunner. He's got 3 to spend. He hasn't bought an extra wound yet either. He's going to do that, and then he's going to spend 2 to actually create a rend of -1 on his gun. Also takes Gunner to battle level 2, our first battle level 2 hero. And then finally Alphys, who almost died. He's got 3 to spend. He's going to go with Weapon Mastery for 2, and that's going to make him 2+ to hit with his sword, and with 1 in the bank. And that's us done. So, yeah, good adventure. We managed to clear up corruption in the realms, have a wilderness encounter, almost all die in the process, and learn some new skills. So there you go, my second look at RealmQuest Invaders. I'm really happy with the quest lines, the stories. Like, it was super cool to basically reenact training day in the Mortal Realms. I'm happy with my new characters. I do definitely want to create at least 1 or 2 more new characters to kind of round out the party. There's no like ranger type yet, and I feel like that's the thing we need to do. So someone kind of woodsy. We had the shooter, we have a dwarf, an elf, a wizard, a priest, a barbarian, and a tank, like a paladin. So I feel like with all that covered, we need at least like 1 or 2 more character archetypes. Tell me in the comments what you think I should do. And then this is probably my last January episode for RealmQuest. We're gonna come back in February when I start working on RealmQuest Came On, which is the first realm expansion for the game to add another realm, which means we can use another board from the dungeon encounter stuff and add some new bad guys too. So we'll see you for that. Till next time, Ash. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.